Hello, everyone. Welcome to Monday Meditation. Today, we are going to be using our time together to think about and tap into what energy we want to bring into 2021 through choosing a word for our year. So, the idea here, well, you know what? Let's not even talk about what the idea is. Let's just do it. And then you can glean from it what is the best medicine for you, right? I don't want to give you too much preface there um, that might alter your experience because this is really, really about you and your experience. So I'm just going to double check here to make sure that my mic is going, and it is. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull up my other screen. We are going to be using our and there we go. All right. So let's go ahead and do this thing. Settle in. That's the number one thing. So make yourself comfortable, whatever that is for you today. If you want to sit in a chair, you can sit in a chair. If you want to be on the floor, bring yourself down to the floor. If you feel like you'd like to lie down, you can do that too. Whatever's going to be most comfortable for your body to be able to drop in and relax more deeply so that you have a greater access to your inner realms. So, we're going to start, as we always do, with 3 big deep breaths just to bring us into our bodies and into this moment. And actually, today, as we do sometimes, let's go ahead and use these breaths to clear our space. I'm making sure I have some room around me. So, just inhale your arms up and exhale them down. Slowly exhaling all the way out. Bring your arms up again. As you inhale deeply, filling your lungs, feeling that expansion. And as you exhale out, maybe make a little sound. Just letting go here of everything that's come before this moment. Again, one more time. Taking your biggest, deepest breath that you've taken all day and letting it go. Allowing your arms to come to rest in a comfortable position in your lap or at your sides. Closing your eyes down if that feels comfortable to you. Just noticing now your breath. Noticing the way that it moves in and out of your body. Noticing the ease in which it moves. Does it feel easy to bring your breath down into your belly? Or do you find that it gets a little stuck here in your chest? Just noticing. This is a moment to be aware, to be present with what is happening in your body. Perhaps noticing if there's anything happening in your mind. Do you have thoughts that are creeping in? To-do lists making themselves known? If so, you can just let those drift by like clouds on a breeze, knowing that they'll all be there for you later. That right now there's nothing to do except be with yourself. And see if this experience of being can invite a deeper breath into your body. If by acknowledging where your breath was at a moment ago, you actually find that it can drop a little deeper down into your belly. You might even find it dropping all the way down to the base of your spine, to the tip of your tailbone. Just by invitation. And you'll begin to notice that with each breath, each exhale, your muscles actually begin to loosen a bit. You might notice that your limbs grow more heavy. That you become more aware of all the places that your body is coming into contact with that which supports you. You might notice too that you do feel very supported. And that this support lends itself to an even deeper state of relaxation. Breathing in and breathing out, that rhythmic wave. Each inhale bringing energy in, and each exhale bringing you deeper and deeper relaxed. Into more and more comfort. And again, if any thoughts are coming in, you just let those drift by. And in this state, in this place of relaxation, of presence, I want to invite you to begin to imagine the year before you. As we stand here at the end of 2020, days away from a new calendar year, a new beginning, a fresh start, I'd like you to imagine that year before you. You don't need to imagine details or anything else. Perhaps even just imagine it as a space in front of you, a blank slate. You've learned much this year about yourself, about the world. Perhaps you have had moments of grief, and I hope you have had moments of joy. But all of these things lead to a deeper knowing of who we are, and your understanding of who you are today is much different than the understanding of who you were a year ago. So, all of this knowledge that is living inside of you now, all of this wisdom that you have gained as you have deepened your relationship with yourself in this past year, all of this is going to inform you as you take the step into 2021. And that step is going to look different for each of us. So, taking a moment here to feel into your wisdom, into your knowing. I'd like you to just think about the word possibility. Notice how that feels when you bring that word into mind. And ponder for a moment what the possibility of 2021 is. Possibilities are endless, they are dreamlike. So use that beautiful imagination of yours to imagine possibility. If anything could happen in 2021, if you could live the life you want to live, what would that be? If any of that background noise arises here saying, well, that's not possible, that's not practical, you can't do that, invite that voice to quiet down and step aside, because right now we are just imagining. And as you imagine, I want you to tap into how do you feel? When you look at possibility in front of you, when you look at what could be, what you might desire to be, what is the feeling that arises? Breathing in and breathing out. Just noticing that feeling, making space for that feeling. And if you took this feeling and this imagined possibility and you melded them together, is there a word that comes to mind? Is there a word that defines these things or embodies them? One word. It's okay if multiple words come into your mind. You'll know when you find the right one. It will land. Finding a word to step into 2021 with is almost like carrying a talisman with you. This word is a guide, a lantern. This word is an anchor. When you choose your word, this will be the place you come back to when you ask yourself, does this choice nourish this word? If I do this, am I helping to cultivate that word and allow it to grow? Breathing in and breathing out. Allow yourself to imagine this word that embodies possibility and emotion. Imagine carrying this light as a beacon through your entire year to come. And when you have that word, you might imagine holding it in your hands and bringing it into your heart, creating an imprint there. Taking a breath in and a breath out. A sweet pause here. Another breath in and another breath out, allowing this word to integrate, to become. And beginning now to feel all those places that you are being supported. Noticing the pressure points where your body comes into contact with that which is holding you up. Feeling your breath moving in and out. Perhaps beginning to notice the sounds in the room around you and the light behind your eyes. Maybe yawning. Big breath in, take a sigh here. Allowing your eyes to come back open. Coming into present time and space. Taking a moment to jot down your word. Although it's here in your heart, you have it with you. And knowing that this is a word in the next coming few days, that if it's not quite right or it doesn't quite fit exactly perfect, you can tweak and change it. Maybe look for a similar word that holds a deeper meaning for you. But find that word, and then I encourage you to write it down if you haven't already today. And put it someplace you're going to see it. Carry this word with you as your light that guides you through the coming year. Be well.